The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And Marion drops them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. For three, Durant. And we've reached halftime in this one. West All-Stars lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Thompson. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Durant is out there with Kemp. And there's Klay Thompson. And there's Livingston. And it's Chamberlain in the center position. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Livingston dishes to Kemp. Feeds it to Chamberlain. And it's blocked by Bosch. Livingston passes to Chamberlain. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, common wisdom among players is that it's better to be an unrestricted free agent than a restricted one. However, a recent study found that comparable players ended up making more money in restricted free agencies. Teams know they have to overpay to avoid a player's team matching that offer. Kevin?
Well, some good examples from this offseason, Doris. Great job, thanks.
Yeah, the contracts given to Chandler Parsons and Gordon Hayward come to mind. I mean, both were able to command max salary despite not yet being star caliber.
And he gets the bucket.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 8 points for Butler.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Marion outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Thompson.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
So for the West, Singler comes in for Shawn Kemp. And it's Barbosa in for Kevin Durant.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Takes it from 10. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Butler.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Singler. Drains the three-pointer. Singler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bosch can't hit.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Here's Horford. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
And here's the West with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. A good look for Singler. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good. Singler's got 5 points so far. And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars, Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. LeBron comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And Irving subbed in for Shawn Marion. And Thompson kicks to Barbosa. Thompson outside. Launches it. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Irving attacking. James wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 14-point game.
That's his second personal foul.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Barbosa. And it's the East with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Curry dishes to Singler. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. It's Thompson off the drive. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double.
Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes.
Now, here is Irving. All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. They've got Horford. LeBron James is out there with Josh McRoberts. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Irving in the point guard position.
Defensive foul.
The pass to Singler. And there's the foul. And it's on Josh McRoberts.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Durant kicks to Curry. Here's Singler. This one for 3. Now Irving. LeBron, good.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The kick out to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. Down low. It's tipped.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Boy, this fourth quarter has been critical. The offense picking it up just when it looked like the game was getting away from them.
Yeah, they answered the 9-1-1. Now we've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Horford. Chamberlain with the block. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from McRoberts.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Kemp's checked in.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest. You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Left side Curry. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
The 3 from LeBron. Shot's good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
That's good from Durant. Chris Bosh has checked in for Josh McRoberts. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Irving. That one wide left. And so here are the West All-Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. Well, they're passing to Horford. And it's blocked by Chamberlain. And it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference. Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
For 3, Durant. Thompson right side. Back to Kemp. Second chance shot. Here's Livingston. Horford with the block.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And despite the fact they've been beaten on the boards, this one is still close.
Kevin, they're still in it.
Kicks it to Kemp. Pass to Chamberlain. Dishes to Livingston. They set the pick. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Chamberlain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Thompson with it. Inside. Yes! His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Steph Curry.